Live from Town Square Towers at the heart of the Jersey Shore. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Get up, get out, do something. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
I did that on purpose. I was going to make you a little worried there.
I was about to take the intro from
you were going to do it. Hey, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. 6:07, Thursday, August 11th. 77 degrees, going up to 92 today. Rainy. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. News Talk Radio, streaming live on the Radio Pop app and WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160. To join the conversation. We are now talking with Vicki Weiss. She is the executive director of CASA of Ocean County, court-appointed special advocates. Good morning, Vicki. How are you?
Good morning, Jeremy. I'm great this morning.
That's good. Vicki and I were just talking. You know, Vicki has turned into quite the world traveler this year. She's been all over the place, right? Between California. So you're spending time in your California house and then your Florida house and your Ocean City house, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to figure out which compound to spend the weekends at, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But we digress. Why don't you tell us, give us the overview again for those who don't know about what CASA is all about, what you do every day.
Very good. CASA is a volunteer-driven program. We serve children that are living in foster care. We stand up for them as child's rights advocates in the courtroom. With the mission to move them towards a forever home. So we work out of Ocean County. There's over 750 children in foster care right now. We just finished our program year. We have 70 active volunteers. I have 18 board members. We had 14 adoptions this year, which was really cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes.
Is that your high water mark?
That is, in my 5 years of being there, the most amount of adoptions we've ever had, 14 in 1 year.
And so when you say adoptions, that means kids that you're working with
yes.
that are adopted, not necessarily, I mean, they're adopted by somewhere outside of the network, right?
Absolutely. It's either they're adopted by their foster parents or someone in their family.
And that takes them out of the program because they're now, you feel good that they're kind of in good hands and off to another child in need, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Very cool. So really great work and a volunteer-based organization, and you've done a great job in the last 5 years. You know, we were at I was lucky enough to be asked to MC your gala.
Our wine tasting, our 10-year anniversary. Yes, and with your help, we raised almost $50,000.
Wow. And what was cool about that is hearing from some of the original folks and the original meetings and the original what the organization was all about, and then kind of how it's grown to what CASA is today. And even in the last few years, the meteoric kind of growth of what was started out as a really grassroots small organization and now is kind of really making a major impact, right?
Absolutely. The outcomes that we have for the kids are just incredible. You know, every child deserves a safe and permanent home. So it's become more known in Ocean County. And we are hosting a volunteer class for some of these kids waiting on the waiting list. You know, we're up to about 170 children right now. Wow. That we're providing advocacy for in the courtroom. I'm organizing a training class in October. It's half on the computer, so it's virtual internet classes, and then in-person classes in my office where I teach them how to become a court reporter.
Right. So what does that mean? So what do you really? So what does a volunteer do? I mean, we understand. You hear the term advocacy, right? And you hear it's very high level. So what does that mean? What is a volunteer kind of signing up for? What are you training them on? What do they need to do?
Well, you know, I don't know if you have ever known anyone that lived in foster care, but it is a very complicated child welfare system. The kids have all kinds of people involved in their life. They have multiple social workers, they have law guardians, attorneys, while their parents are in recovery or trying to become healthier parents. So the kids have a lot going on in their lives. It's very common for a child in foster care to be bounced around from foster home to foster home. They can also be separated from their siblings. They're separated from their community and everything that they know. A child's rights advocate comes alongside of the child while they're living in foster care and makes sure that all their medical and educational needs are being met and that they have the basic needs that they deserve while they're living in someone else's home. So our volunteers visit them once a month. We teach them how to become court report writers. We teach the volunteers how to make an investigation on what's going on in the kids' lives, making sure that all the services that they need are in place, and that they're actually not just surviving foster care,
right,
but they're thriving in it like every child should during the time where they're growing up.
So in essence, they kind of help them navigate through the system and kind of navigate through a childhood that for many of us, we really couldn't envision. And this obviously has special significance for you,
right?
Because you kind of lived that, right?
Absolutely. I was a survivor of child abuse, and I lived in foster care as a kid. So I have a great passion for the organization. I believe in their cause, and I just see so many outcomes for the kids that really are incredible.
Right. So what kind of vetting process do you do for volunteers? I mean,
the background check is pretty stringent because you are working with children and you're working with the Ocean County Superior Court system. So we do a thorough background check and references. The vetting process takes about a month before the volunteer is accepted into the program.
Right. So that must be a really special group of volunteers, though. I mean, this can be very rewarding. I mean, I'm sure for the 14 kids that were adopted and found homes, that's very rewarding. But I'm sure that there, unfortunately, are stories that go the other way. And not every story has a happy ending. And a lot of these kids are struggle day to day, right? That must be very difficult.
Absolutely, especially for the aging out teenagers.
Right.
We're doing a program right now with Ocean County Community College, a partnership where we're helping aging out teenagers, because once you reach the age of 13, 14 years old, you're not very likely to become adopted.
Right. And so do you do some form of counseling for the volunteers?
No, we don't.
Do you know what I mean?
We do technical assistance. We provide supervision for them and ongoing technical assistance. I do training activities known as a CASA Cafe every month, where we provide a support system for them because they are bound to a confidentiality agreement to protect the kids. So they don't have anyone to talk to. They can't even talk to family members about the case. So it really is a special group, and really is. But I think, to me, it's like, Big Brothers Big Sisters, I feel like is a big, it's a big commitment. Right. This is like kind of the next level beyond Big Brothers Big Sisters, like, because these are kids that are absolutely, that absolutely need the help, and there's more kind of nuts and bolts, kind of like hardcore work that needs to be done to make sure the kids are taken care of. There's less of that warm and fuzzy feeling. We're really standing up for them against some parties where you really have to make sure that they're getting the education they need, they're getting those medical needs. And if you have your own child with medical needs or educational needs, you have to be a good parent for them, and stand up for them. So
but I also imagine that it's if you really do care, and if you really are interested in changing someone's life, you can probably see the greatest kind of payoff from, if from a selfish standpoint, if you're looking to make the biggest difference, this is the kind of organization where you really, really, really can make that difference in a one-on-one kind of relationship type way, right?
Absolutely.
Cool. Yes. So when we come back, I know that, as we often say on here, no money, no mission, right? So we have some events and things coming up that we want to talk about, and we also have some special recognition for you that we want to talk about, right?
Sounds good.
Vicki Weiss, Executive Director, CASA of Ocean County. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin, back after this.
Now, back to Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310, and WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. God, it's always expensive when I bring people in here. We're talking with Vicki Weiss, Executive Director, CASA of Ocean County. So, Vicki, so what is this I hear that you may have had an interaction with Congressman MacArthur? What's going on with that?
Oh, he is a great guy. He nominated me, our congressman from Toms River, for a congressional award that I'll be accepting. It's known as the Angels of Adoption on September 21st in Washington, D.C. It's a 3-day tour of the Capitol Hill and a gala. And so they're going to be recognizing me for my work as a leader in the field of adoption. And I'm really excited about it.
That's very cool. So how did you have to submit an application or something, or they just reached out?
No, I had attended one of the coffee houses with Congressman MacArthur, spoke about the heroin epidemic and the issues that were impacting the children in Ocean County locally. And he had done some research on my background, found out I was a former foster child, and read my background on LinkedIn,
right.
And he nominated me for this award. So it's going to be about 700 guests there at the gala.
Do you have to speak?
I do when I get my little pin.
Yeah.
Yes. So
have you? What's the most people you've ever spoken in front of before?
Well, you forget I'm a gospel singer, so about 1,200 people.
But that's singing.
I'm singing. Yeah. Well, I won't close my eyes. I'll keep my eyes open.
Okay.
But the most amount of people I think I've ever spoken in front of is maybe 300.
Okay. So this will be a little bigger.
It will.
So are you nervous at all?
No, I get really excited. I'm really
you
happy
don't get nervous?
for it.
You just get
Not at all.
fired up.
Absolutely, yes. Because you have to remember, I have 750 kids living in foster care in Ocean County. I have an opportunity to go to the White House and be the voice for all of them.
Right. So that's that attitude that's what's made you successful, because even for me, I think of talking in front of 700 people in Washington. I'm like, that doesn't. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And because I don't do well personally, speaking in public.
Really?
It's a real struggle for me.
Okay, but behind the mic, it's all
behind
good.
the mic, or okay, maybe I'm okay talking in public occasionally. So what do we have going on? I mean, we have an event coming up very soon, right?
Yes. We have our comedy night, which is happening tomorrow night at the Laurelton Firehouse on August 12th. From 6 to 10. It's our 4th annual comedy night. The tickets are $25 in advance and $30 at the door. Your ticket will include dinner and 1 drink. We're going to have a gift auction and a cash bar. Tickets can be purchased on our website at www.casaofoceancounty.org. And we're looking forward to a very successful event. Our comedian for the evening is Paul Veneer, really funny guy. So it should be a great night.
What is he? What kind of humor does he do?
I'm not really sure. I'm just hoping that it's going to be appropriate for a program that serves children. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, but the children won't be there, right?
No, they definitely will not be there.
Yeah. Did you hear about that golf outing in North Jersey?
No.
Last week.
No. Why? Yeah. What happened?
So I'm thinking, and obviously I don't want to draw a parallel to what you're doing.
Okay.
But there was a golf outing in North Jersey for a nonprofit, right? And and
I thought this was you.
What do you mean?
I thought you were part of this golf outing.
No, I was not part of this golf outing.
Sure?
And that rumor is, I'm repulsed by that. So apparently there may have been a few strippers at a golf outing.
Yikes. Yeah, no good.
Which, by the way, is like old school. That's like, there was a time, from what I understand, because I was not in the know at that time. But from what I hear from insiders, there was a time like in the 80s when that was kind of the norm. Well,
yes. Yeah. I remember being at a Christmas party in the 80s, and they brought them in. Yeah, and I was like, wait a minute.
It was a different time, and you did things that were different.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? And now in our world of that's not
inappropriate.
Yeah,
yes.
So that didn't work out. And I literally had... Like, it was all over the patch, and I literally had 5 people send me the story. And they all, Zach, had the same thing. Like, were you at this golf outing? Did you know something about this? And I'm like, what, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we won't be having any of that at our comedy night.
No, of course not, because I'm just saying, I'm sure this will be good, clean fun at the Laurelton, and it's at the Laurelton
Firehouse in Brick.
Laurelton Firehouse in Brick.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
it would really be a comedy show if anybody from our organization were doing anything like that.
I heard that your new board chair, Pat, may be doing a striptease of some kind.
Well, that would be very interesting. At least he would laugh a little bit over that one.
So would everyone else. When we get back, Vicki Weiss, CASA of Ocean County, we're going to talk a little more about some other upcoming events. And, great organization. Court-appointed special advocates. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. We'll be back after this.
The news never stops at WOBMAM.com. Get the latest from WOBM News, the Town Square, New Jersey News Network, and Fox News Radio. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBMAM 1160 and 1310. Live from the Jersey Shore to the world. Get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Take the show wherever you go. Download the free Radio Pup app for your smartphone or tablet. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin, 632. Thursday, August 11th, 77 degrees, get up to 92 today. WOBMAM 1160, 1310 News Talk Radio. Streaming live on the Radio Pup app and WOBMAM.com, 732-505-1160 to join the conversation. We continue to be joined in studio by Vicki Weiss, Executive Director of CASA of Ocean County, Court-Appointed Special Advocates. How many CASAs are there, like, across the country? Do you know?
Oh, wow.
A lot?
I can't even put a number out there. They'll be calling me tomorrow. Thousands.
Thousands?
Yeah.
There's that many. Okay. Unbelievable. You don't even realize the need, the amount of need that's out there. It's shocking. You know, especially for so many of us that kind of live in a bubble and we don't realize.
Yep, there are 15 programs in the state. I know that for sure. But yes, there are a lot of children living in foster care in New Jersey.
Okay. So, what else do you have going on? What? Go ahead.
So, on Thanksgiving Day, you need to mark your calendar. That seems a long time off, but the summer's going to go quick. On November 24th, the Southern Ocean Ladies Running Club is hosting our 4th annual Gobble Wobble. It's a 5K run and 1 mile run for children. We host that out in Stafford. And that's going to be a great fundraiser, but it is very early on Thanksgiving morning, so you want to keep posted on our website for that announcement. And we are wrapping up our annual shoe drive. We're accepting used shoes, so you just go throughout your closets, clean them all out, bring a bag of 25 shoes to the CASA office at 1108 Hooper Avenue in Toms River. And we're involved with a program that gives us money for our kids through donating these shoes. So our goal is to reach 100 bags of shoes. We're almost there. So everyone start cleaning out your closets for a good cause.
Very cool. That's good. I can get rid of all those 6-inch heels I have. It starts, they're not good for my feet. They don't work with my orthotics. They don't work with my
Yes, we will accept your old high heels. Yes.
Yeah. Zach, you hear that? Gobble Wobble, 5K.
Yeah.
You know, you never rescheduled your 5K, the one that you bailed on.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I was slacking a little bit
you also
there.
haven't run in quite some time. I'm feeling like the CASA Gobble Wobble is the one for you. What do you think?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah?
I think I can get on with that.
You think you would?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. You got a run. You got a runner.
Awesome. Well, we had 400 runners last year. So
400?
Absolutely. But
Wow.
this year it's going to improve because I personally charged Mitch Little, the chief of police at Toms River, to get us some runners. So he's working on that.
It's in Stafford. You really have no reason not to go.
Well, that's easy. That's nice.
That's
I like
what I'm
that.
saying. All right. Well, Zach is in, so
right,
I will sponsor Zach.
Oh,
right. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
I'll
There it
sponsor
is.
Zach, and I bet. And Zach,
But he has to wear his turkey outfit. He's got to wear his headdress as a turkey.
Really?
Absolutely. That's what makes it fun.
As long as there's no consuming of the turkey, I'm good to go.
Well, so I would. So I'll. How about we got to do something fun though? Like, how many runners were there last year?
400.
400.
Yeah.
So what if we did like we gave like $10 for every runner that beats Zach?
Oh.
Well, should I just
Is he
take
gonna
up
do
the tail?
He has
I'm
to
just saying.
participate.
Hey.
I'm just saying. What do you think? What if we did like
Because he's numbered and we can monitor that.
That's what I'm
Ricky
saying.
ran last year. He came in like 36th in his 50 age group.
Yeah.
So we'll monitor that.
What if we did that?
All right. I'm
But
in
I
for
mean,
it.
like against the whole
the whole group.
Yeah, the whole group.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So we can have like a big buildup of like Zach versus the world,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Well, with this, it's kind of like the worse I do, the better it is,
know.
right?
I'd rather
No.
have the bet against you, though.
No, nobody wants that. First of all, I won't even finish. So I'll just be paying.
I'll
for
just
every,
rake in the
I'll
dough.
Just, I'll just be paying for every runner. That's not any good. That's not any good. No, it's got to be. We got to figure something out, Zach. We got to figure out. Why don't you do that, Vicki?
Okay.
Why don't you figure out a promotion, right?
Okay.
Zach versus the field,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And we'll like figure out if he finishes. If he finishes at a certain place, then
Okay.
we'll donate X amount.
Sounds
right.
good.
If he finishes below,
Right.
then you figure something out that
Okay.
makes sense.
Sounds
all right, but make
good.
it fun.
Make it interesting.
And let's make it a big promotion. Like,
Sounds good.
we'll make Zach wear like a big pink running outfit or something like that, so nobody can miss him.
Good.
All right, I'm locked in. I'm locked in now.
That'll be great. That'll be great. Anything else going on, Vicki?
Well, right now, just that fall recruitment for the volunteer training. We're looking for fundraising committee members to come donate their time to help us set up events and fundraisers and just get more of these kids off the waiting list. Our goal is to serve over close to 200 kids this year. I want to grow the program. So we're just looking for good people to come and help. Even if you can't become a child advocate, we always have a need for people from the community to come out and help us.
Very cool. And I know I gave you the magic wand once before, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, yes.
Do you remember what you did with it?
No, I don't. No.
Well, now
You'll
it's
have to
different. So
refresh my memory.
now I don't know what you did with it either. But do you
Okay.
want another one?
Sure.
Okay, because it's the summer, and it's the
Okay.
end of the summer,
Right,
And we
right,
got
right.
all kinds of things happening. So
Oh,
what do you
okay.
what do you think you wanted to do with that magic wand?
So I could pick anything I
Yeah,
want.
pick
Okay.
anything you want.
So we're coming to a time for my kids at CASA where they're all going back to school. And this is a hard time. I mean, even in a home where kids have both of their parents and their family, everybody's excited over going back to school. My kids that we have, 168 children, I need backpacks. I need school supplies and shoes and clothing. It's a challenge for them. So if I had my magic wand, I would wave it all over Ocean County and get the community to stand up and help us organize our back to school drive for these kids and just make this time where they're going to be anxious and nervous going to a new school without their parents around. I just want to turn it into a magical time for them and make them feel comfortable about going to school.
Very cool. Very cool. Vicki, where would folks go if they want to learn more about CASA of Ocean County?
They can call my office. My name again is Vicki Weiss, the executive director at 732-797-0590, or visit our website at www.casaofoceancounty.org.
Very cool. Vicki Weiss, CASA of Ocean County, a very inspirational personal story. Great to see you in a great place, both personally and professionally, and seeing CASA doing great work. And no, you can't just gather your stuff and leave. We're gonna
Got out of here unscathed.
I'm gonna keep talking.
Now it's gonna go
I'm
off.
gonna keep talking in an unnatural way, just so it's uncomfortable. Vicki Weiss, executive director of CASA of Ocean County. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Have
Thank
a
you.
fantastic rest of the summer. Back
Thank
with more
you.
Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin after this.